weight left off my shoulder. At first, it was weird. No more message, no more hangouts. But after a while, it started feeling good. I focused on myself, did the things I actually enjoyed. I met new people. Not really. I'm meeting people, I should say. Hopefully, they understand me. Who didn't need me to prove stuff or shrink who I am. And that's when I realized being alone isn't the same as being lonely. But now in college, it is different. I'm in a new place surrounded by strangers, and sometimes the quiet's the loneliness. It gets to you. It really does. I miss real connections, but I also know that being alone is better than being around people who drains you. And I'm gonna give you guys like a sort of thing where it's like in the future, after every story I tell, I'm gonna try to make a lesson out of it. And here's the lesson I learned, you know. Here's what I learned, First, not everyone you vibe with is your friend. Some people love your energy but don't respect you. Second, silence is power. You don't need to explain yourself to people who aren't listening. Third, grow, growing out of people doesn't mean you hate them. It just means you're moving forward, and and they're staying behind. I don't hold grudges. You know, I couple months ago, I was dating this girl, right? And it was the longest relationship I ever had, 6 months. But she just switched up, it's like, and stuff like that happens, you can't control it, just stuff happens like that. That's why I was holding a grudge and it changed who I am, for 2 months too. But like, I couldn't take it anymore, it's just, you gotta let stuff like that go. Who's really gonna be defending you when stuff like that happens? I just remembered who moved. I just remember who moved and how to act accordingly. I just remembered I gotta move. I gotta keep moving. I'm grateful for it. It showed me who I am with all the noise. And yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't talk to some people anymore. No fights, no hatred, no hate, just peace. Sometimes you gotta let people lose access to your quiet. And that's true. Because it's like I can't just sit here. I can't sit here and I don't want you guys to sit